Module Virtual Reality in Education and Research. Finding virtual reality apps.
One of the really important questions is, are we limited to Metastore? Can we find other apps for VR compatible with our headset somewhere else? And the answer is yes, we can. We don't really have to look for the apps within VR. We can look for apps outside of VR as well. Let's check it out. Let's see how this is done. And for that, we will not use VR, we will use mobile phone or our computer. So, yeah, let's have a look.
So, uh, do I need a VR headset? Do I need to search for that in the VRC headset? Well, you need a VR headset, but you don't need to search for the apps in the VR headset. You can use your desktop computer or your mobile phone, connect those with your VR headsets and try to find things. So you should go to MetaQuest, go to apps and games and try to find, well, as you can see, there are plenty of games there. Most of them are payable, some of them are expensive, some of them are not so. You can try to search for instance, education, and you can find some things. Some of them are payable, but try to find get, and that will lead you to things you can get for free. For instance, Metaverse Terraforming Platform. The story goes on. It's not only about getting the education, because you cannot really get everything here. Sometimes you should go to Apps Lab. Apps Lab is a place where not tested software is being found. Now, I'm not sure why in QuestLab not all of the applications are displayed here. We need to find a side way. Searching engines where you can find software for Oculus Quest, but not through Oculus Quest. Is there something like that? Yes, there is. One of the options to find apps not in VR and outside of the environment is using indexes which are created elsewhere. For instance, one of them is SideQuest. SideQuest, you can find different categories going from all apps. The most important for us is AppLab. AppLab are applications, apps which are not in full mode yet. So they are either alpha or beta, and you can test them. And this is good because most of them are for free. And on the other side, you can really contribute to their development. So let's see if we have any of the apps in AppLab. Filters are here, which are interesting. And we can see that we can license free. And let's see what's new. And let's see if we can focus on AppLab. We can also select platforms, for instance, Quest. And here are a few apps which might be interesting. For instance, Calculus in virtual reality, which is for free. Shared spaces, and the list here is much longer than you can find on VRSet. So what to do when you find an application which you would like to install, for instance, Calculus. You can see that you can download the app. If you have it connected with your VRSet, it's sent me to MetaQuest, and I could not find that one in MetaQuest originally. So this is my SideQuest. Get. And now it is in my VR headset and I can install it.
After you get the app, you should install it. Like you do like clicking on an icon and you see its queue for install. And frankly, we are installing quite a few of these new apps. So let us just install whatever we found today to have them. In our next and last video, we will go from teaching to research and focusing especially on the ethical research, because people are exposed in virtual reality and research should be reconsidered completely.